God's message today. God is sending help while you sleep. Watch until the very end, because what I am about to speak is not ordinary encouragement, but divine revelation. A prophetic truth sent directly from the throne room of heaven to reach you in this very moment, in the exact state you are in, tired, uncertain, hopeful yet weary, and wondering how much longer you can carry the weight of what you've been battling silently. But hear me now, my beloved child. Help is already on the way, and it's arriving while you sleep. Yes, while you rest, I work. While your eyes are closed in surrender, mine are watching over every detail. While your body lays still, my angels are moving in motion. You see, you've done all you can in your strength. You've prayed, you've endured, you've walked faithfully even when you didn't understand. And now I'm stepping in to do what only I can do. You don't have to fight this one alone. You don't have to figure it all out. You don't even have to stay awake worrying through the night. Because while you sleep, I dispatch help. I shift situations. I reverse decisions. I cancel the enemy's strategies. I send favor ahead of you. And I make a way where there was none. The enemy tried to convince you that your silence meant defeat, that your rest was weakness. But I say to you now, rest is warfare when it is rooted in faith. When you sleep believing I am still working, it is a powerful act of trust. And that's where I move in your surrender, in your letting go. In the moments when your heart says, God, I trust you even while I don't see it. While you sleep, I go before you to prepare divine connections. While you sleep, I remove people who are no longer aligned with your destiny. While you sleep, I whisper instructions to hearts you haven't even met yet, instructions that will lead them to bless you, support you, stand with you, and open doors for you. While you sleep, I silence the voice of the accuser and speak peace over your mind. While you sleep, I stir the waters of breakthrough, because I am not bound by time. I don't sleep, I don't slumber, and I never stop being your provider, your protector, your deliverer. And I need you to understand this today. You are not behind, you are not forgotten, you are not alone. What you thought was a delay is my setup. What you thought was rejection was my redirection. What you thought was silence was actually me working in the unseen. I am still God, even in your nighttime, even in the dark, even in your unawareness, I am moving. And tonight, as you lay your head down, I am going to begin a series of shifts in your life that no man can stop. Yes, this is not just a spiritual message, this is a heavenly assignment to let you know that you are about to see the fruit of what I've been preparing while you rested. People will say, how did this happen so fast? And you'll say, God did it while I was sleeping. That contract, that healing, that reversal, that breakthrough, that message, that answer, it's coming while you sleep. I'm going to visit your dreams. I'm going to speak to your spirit. I'm going to activate things that have been dormant. And when you wake up, you will not just rise physically, you will rise in favor, in clarity, in supernatural help. Because help is coming. Reinforcements are arriving. Heavenly answers are being released. This is your word, child. You don't have to stay up worrying another night. You just have to believe. Sleep in peace knowing that I'm not done. Sleep in peace knowing that I've already made the call. Sleep in peace knowing that help is not delayed. It's already on its way. This time, the miracle will meet you in the morning. This time, the help will be waiting at the door. This time, the breakthrough will surprise you. So rest, not as one defeated, but as one who trusts. Because while you sleep, I am sending help. Even now, as you read these words. I am working in realms unseen, moving pieces into position that you haven't even prayed about yet, and arranging breakthroughs so precisely timed that when they manifest, you will fall to your knees and know without a shadow of a doubt that this was not coincidence, this was covenant. I am the Lord your God who neither slumbers nor sleeps, and I say again with a voice that shakes heaven and steadies your soul, I am sending help while you sleep. You've carried too much. You've worn yourself down trying to keep everything together, trying to be strong for everyone else, trying to figure out every outcome before it unfolds. But I didn't call you to exhaustion. I called you to trust. I didn't design your life around striving. I built it on surrender. And the truth is, what's coming next in your life won't be the result of your effort alone, but of my intervention. This is the season where I send help that you didn't expect, from places you didn't think to look, and through people you never imagined I would use. This is the season where I fulfill what I spoke, not because you forced it, but because you believed. And believing while resting is the highest expression of faith. Because while your mind sleeps, I instruct angels to war on your behalf. While your body rests, I order favor to meet you at sunrise. While your dreams unfold, I am planting visions, confirming promises, stirring prophetic awakenings deep within you that will rise like rivers of clarity when the dawn breaks. I have seen the anxiety that creeps into your midnight thoughts. I have heard the questions no one else knows you ask. What if it doesn't happen? What if I missed it? What if I'm too late? But I silence those questions now with one truth. You are right on time. I am never late. I am never unsure. And I am never overwhelmed by what overwhelms you. My grace is bigger than your fear. My plan is bigger than your past. And my help is stronger than your hurt. Yes, I know the weight you've carried. I know the disappointment you've hidden. I know the strength it has taken just to keep hoping. But now it's time to lay it all down. I'm not asking you to figure it all out. I'm asking you to rest and watch what I will do while you sleep. I'm sending financial help from unexpected sources. I am sending emotional help, healing your mind and restoring your confidence. I am sending spiritual help, reigniting your fire, giving you dreams that confirm what I promised, and anchoring you in the truth of who you are in me. I am even sending relational help, people who will support you, bless you, and walk with you into the next season. Not for what they can get from you, but because I have assigned them to lift your arms, like Aaron and her lifted Moses. And when you rise, you will know something has shifted. You'll feel it before you see it. Your thoughts will be clearer. Your fears will be quieter. Your hope will be louder. Because I'm not just touching the situation, I'm transforming you. I'm renewing your strength. I'm clearing the fog. I'm breaking the cycle. And I'm opening up rivers in the desert while you rest. So tonight, don't stay up, worrying. Don't scroll yourself into exhaustion. Don't let fear steal your peace. Lay your head down with confidence. My presence surrounds you. My angels are stationed around you. My hand is over you. And my help is already on the way. Say it out loud if you have to. God is sending help while I sleep. Let that truth echo louder than every fear. Let that promise settle deeper than every doubt. You don't have to chase it. It's coming to you. You don't have to earn it. It's my gift to you. You don't have to beg for it. You only need to rest in me. I'm not finished with your story. I'm not done with your calling. And I'm certainly not late with your miracle. Trust me, sleep. Watch what I do next. because what's about to happen will remind you that I've been working the entire time, even in the dark, even in your silence, even while you sleep. Beloved, breathe slowly now, for what I am doing in your life is so much greater than anything your mind could conceive. And I do not want you to miss the beauty of it by rushing, worrying, or doubting what you cannot yet see, because I am not a man that I should lie, nor the Son of Man that I should change my mind. What I have spoken over your life is still active, still alive, still unfolding. And I tell you again with divine assurance, help is coming while you sleep, not by your striving, not by your works, not by performance, but because I have seen you. I have seen the private moments when you chose to believe in me, even when your heart was breaking, when you encouraged others while you were secretly running on empty, when you held on by a thread and whispered prayers into your pillow with tears running down your cheeks. And I tell you now, child, not a single one of those moments was wasted, not a single one overlooked, for I have recorded every sacrifice, every act of faith, every sleepless night, and now I am sending help that will make up for the years the locusts have eaten. Help that is so complete it will shock you. Help that moves in the realm of the impossible, because I do not work within the limits of this world. I speak and things align. I command and hearts shift. I move and mountains tremble. And I say this now with fire in my voice. I am sending help in the night, in the hours when you feel the most vulnerable, the most forgotten, the most overwhelmed. For it is in your rest that I reveal my strength, and while your eyes are closed and your body still, I am setting things in motion that will bless you for generations. I am going into courtrooms before you ever step into them. I am speaking to decision makers before you even apply. I am preparing conversations on your behalf, aligning divine resources to meet needs you didn't even know you had. Because I am your Father, and I do not just care about the surface. I care about your soul, your peace, your mental clarity, your stability, your legacy, and I am touching all of that while you sleep, because you've done what I asked. You believed, you trusted, you obeyed even when it didn't make sense. And now I'm going to show you what I do with faith like yours. I multiply it, I honor it, I move mountains for it, and I break chains that have bound your family for years because of it. Yes, you've cried over doors that didn't open, but you didn't know I closed them to protect you from what was inside. You mourned connections that walked away, but you didn't realize I removed them because they couldn't walk with you into the next season. And now, while you rest, I am bringing the ones I have ordained: helpers, encouragers, warriors, gatekeepers, destiny defenders, people who will not compete with your calling but cover it, people who will not drain you but pour into you, people who will hold up your arms when you're tired, not because they want something from you, but because I have placed love for you in their hearts as part of their assignment. And while you sleep, I am preparing them just as I prepared Joseph for Pharaoh, Esther for the king, Ruth for Boaz, and David for the throne. Because what I am doing for you is not small or shallow or seasonal. It is generational, and I must build it on a foundation that will not crack under pressure. That is why I've taken time to strengthen you, to build character, to purge the pride, to deepen your roots. And now that you've submitted, I can release what I've stored. So rest, not just physically, but spiritually. Rest in my sovereignty. Rest in the knowledge that you are seen, loved, and fiercely protected. Because your miracle is not in the striving, but in the stillness, not in the hustle, but in the hush. And as you lay down your head tonight, know this: Angels are being dispatched. Answers are being released. Healing is being activated. And the heavens are leaning in with a yes over your name. Yes to restoration. Yes to peace. Yes to breakthrough. Yes to the marriage. Yes to the healing. Yes to the open door. Yes to the financial shift. Yes to the long-awaited promise. Not because you demanded it, but because you are my child, and I am a good, good father, and I give good gifts at the right time, and this, beloved, is your right time. So close your eyes, not with fear, but with faith. Not with dread, but with delight, because when you awake, something will be different, and it won't just be external. It will be internal. Your peace will be deeper, your joy fuller, your spirit lighter, because I am not just changing your circumstances, I am changing you, lifting the heaviness, removing the fatigue, renewing your vision, and preparing you to walk in a level of favor and freedom that will make others marvel at what I've done in your life. And when they ask how it happened, when they ask how things changed so fast, you will smile with tears in your eyes and say, God did it while I was sleeping. Even now, as night prepares to wrap itself around the world once more, I speak into your spirit this eternal truth. You are not forgotten, and I have not left you defenseless, for while you sleep, my help is dispatched with heavenly precision. Not late, not lost, not delayed, but perfectly timed to intercept the attack, reroute the threat, and deliver the exact provision your heart has longed for. Do you not know, my child, that I am the God of midnight miracles, the one who split the sea while others slept, who spoke to prophets in their dreams, who guided Joseph with visions at rest, who awakened Samuel with a whisper, who turned prison keys for Paul and Silas at night? I work while you lay still. Speak while you are silent. I move mountains while you are unaware, because your rest is not abandonment, it is alignment. You are stepping into a season where the greatest evidence of your faith will not be in how loud you pray, but in how deeply you trust me in the silence, how confidently you lay your burdens down, knowing that my strength is made perfect in your surrender. I know how tired you are. I know how long you've had to keep going without a visible sign. I know how many things you've carried for others while no one noticed your own weight. And now I say this, rest, child, because the help you need is already moving. You don't have to fight your way through this one. You don't have to perform. You don't have to prove. I am sending reinforcements. I am dispatching divine answers. I am stirring the hearts of those assigned to bless you. I am shaking loose the chains you didn't even know were wrapped around your future. The enemy has tried to use exhaustion to blur your focus, but I'm lifting that fog now. The heaviness that sat on your shoulders will begin to break even before you wake, because what's coming will not be born of your labor. It will be born of my love. You've done the hard part. You stayed faithful in the dry season. You didn't let bitterness win. You didn't abandon your post. You didn't throw away your calling. And because of that, I'm not just sending help to patch things. I'm sending help to build new things. While you sleep, I am drawing blueprints over your future divine instructions that will lead to restoration in your home, peace in your heart, clarity in your decisions, and protection over everything I've placed in your hands. You have cried over decisions that felt too big. You've wrestled with fears you didn't speak out loud, but I have heard it all. And my response is this: rest. I am sending help, not tomorrow, not next year, now while you sleep, while you let go, while you trust me enough to not carry what I already died to lift. You don't need to earn it. You need only to believe that I am the God who keeps his word, and I will keep it over your finances, over your health, over your family, over your mind, over your ministry, over your future. Help is coming, healing is coming, direction is coming, and it will arrive gently, like the morning light, soft, but unstoppable. You will wake up and feel it in your chest. Something is different. You'll know peace has returned. You'll know heaven is backing you again. You'll know the tide has turned. So let go tonight, my precious child. Lean in now and listen closely, because what I am about to reveal will not only quiet your anxious heart, but breathe divine strength back into your bones. For I, the Lord your God, am not just watching over you. I am actively working for you in ways beyond your imagination. And this season is not about what you must do. It's about what I've already begun to do while you sleep. You've spent so much time trying to fix everything, repair what was broken, figure out how to hold it all together, but I never asked you to carry that burden alone. The truth is, I never expected you to win battles in your own strength, to perform for blessings that are yours by promise, or to chase doors that I can open with one whisper from heaven. This word I give you now is not symbolic. It is prophetic, alive, active, and carrying the full weight of my authority. Help is coming while you sleep, and it will arrive faster, deeper, and more personally than anything you've experienced. Before this help will not just solve a problem, it will shift the atmosphere of your entire life. Because I am not just sending temporary solutions, I am sending permanent transformation. While you lay your head down at night, discouraged, or weary, or barely hanging on, I am not just watching you, I am surrounding you. While your mind replays the uncertainties of the day, my spirit is calming storms in the background. While you drift into unconsciousness, angels assigned to your destiny are moving in formation. They are walking through rooms on your behalf. They are going into courtrooms, hospital rooms, offices, decision tables. They are ministering to hearts that need to favor you. They are cutting cords of generational bondage you didn't even know were tied to your name. And as you sleep, I am breathing strategy into your tomorrow. I am setting up conversations that will shift your life. I am clearing away distractions that only pretended to be purpose. I am removing people who are masking their intentions. You see, the delay you felt wasn't denial. It was me clearing the path so that the help I send doesn't arrive into chaos, but into peace. You prayed for open doors. I am preparing the room behind the door. You prayed for love. I am healing the heart you will receive. You prayed for provision. I am aligning the timing so that it builds, not burdens. I am the God who wastes nothing, and this night, yes, even this one, is sacred to me. Because while others rest from work, I begin mine in the midnight. Hours and child, I don't need loud faith to move. I need true faith. The kind of faith that says, God, I can't do it, but I trust you can. The kind of faith that chooses peace even when answers haven't arrived. That's when I move. That's when I pour out. That's when I cover, correct, restore, and release. So tonight, I want you to prepare your heart to receive more than survival. I want you to expect restoration. I want you to declare over yourself that miracles don't just happen during the day, they happen while you sleep. I want you to release the fear that if you stop holding it together, everything will fall apart. No, child, when I hold it, it holds. When I build it, it stands. When I bless it, no curse can stop it. The help I am sending isn't temporary aid, it is divine architecture. I'm not patching holes, I'm rebuilding you entirely. The trauma, the fear, the exhaustion, I am touching it all. And I'm not just healing the wound, I'm removing the scar. That's why the enemy has fought your rest, because he knows that when you finally surrender, when you finally let me take over in your stillness, I will do more in one night than you could in 5 years. That's why he's filled your thoughts with worry, tried to keep your eyes open with fear, distracted your faith with what-ifs. But I rebuke that now. I cancel every assignment against your rest. I silence the voice of anxiety, shame, and delay. And I speak this over your soul. You are safe, you are held, you are surrounded, and you are about to receive supernatural help. Help that will surprise you. Help that will come quietly but arrive with power. Help that won't just meet a need. It will confirm your identity. You are my child. You are my beloved. You are my chosen one, and I move mountains for my children. So, as you prepare for rest tonight, prophesy over your own life. I will not be afraid of the night. My God is working. My help is coming. My miracle is being built while I sleep. Watch how your sleep becomes sweeter. Watch how your spirit begins to stir in new ways. Watch how morning begins to greet you with joy. Because this time, this season, this miracle is different. It is God-sent, God-timed, and God-backed. And it's arriving while you sleep. My beloved child, now receive this final word as a seal on everything I have spoken before. For this moment is not the end, but a divine turning point. And what I am doing in your life while you rest is greater than even your most faith-filled prayers can currently comprehend. I want you to stop and breathe in this truth. You are not being ignored, you are being elevated. And while your eyes are closed and your hands are open in surrender, I am building things for you that require no effort on your part, but only trust, deep trust, the kind that does not flinch in silence and does not panic in darkness. I am the same God who led Israel by fire at night. I am the same God who showed Joseph his destiny while he slept. I am the same God who whispered plans to my prophets in dreams, who healed bodies without the touch of man, who reversed death with a breath, who sent angels to fight while my people rested. And I am the same God speaking to you now. Do not fear the quiet. I am moving while you sleep. Yes, I am opening the windows of heaven and pouring out help in strategic waves. While you sleep, I am visiting bank accounts that looked too dry, marriages that seemed too broken, dreams that seemed too far gone. I am redeeming time. I am shifting outcomes. I am restoring hope, and I am awakening divine callings you thought were lost. I am not just sending help as response. I am sending help as a reward for your faithfulness, for your obedience, for the times you sowed in tears, stayed quiet when you were falsely accused, served others when no one served you back. You think I didn't see, but I recorded every sacrifice, and now I will repay it in miracles. Not loud, performative ones, but pure, perfect, undeniable help that arrives without warning and stays longer than expected. This help will find you in your sleep, and when you rise, you'll feel it before you see it. Your shoulders will feel lighter, your thoughts will be clearer, your heart will beat with peace. And then the manifestations will come, the call, the message, the door, the restoration, the answer. Not because of your might, but because of my mercy. And what you once feared would take years, I will do in days, because you've entered a season where my presence works harder than your plans. I want you to understand that your rest is not laziness, it's prophecy. When you lay down with peace, it's your spirit declaring, God is still in control. And I honor that. I bless that. I move through that. That's why the enemy has tried so hard to keep your mind busy at night, because he knows I move best in your stillness. But he has lost. I have broken that cycle, and I am replacing your restlessness with revelation. So don't be surprised when dreams start to return, and they will. Dreams of clarity, dreams with symbols, dreams with answers. Because I'm not just helping around you, I'm helping inside you. I am healing inner wounds, removing silent trauma, lifting layers of fear, and awakening joy again. Yes, child, joy will return. You will laugh again. You will dance again. You will feel hope again, because help is not just something I do, it is who I am. I am your ever-present help in time of trouble. I am your helper, your rescuer, your defender, your strength, your peace, your morning light after a long night. And now I speak this over you prophetically. This is your last night of heavy sleep. From this night forward, your rest will be different, sweeter, deeper, prophetic, because the torment is ending. The cycle is breaking. The waiting is shifting. And the answers are arriving. From this night on, I will show you how I reward those who trust in my timing. You will see favor rush into places it's never been. You will see people come to bless you and not know why. You will find yourself in rooms you didn't ask to enter, receiving offers you didn't pursue, and walking into opportunities you couldn't have planned, because while you rested, I did what you couldn't. While you surrendered, I shifted. Everything, while you let go, I picked it all up. So tonight, I say this to you one final time. Let the weight fall off of you. Let the tension release. Let the pressure lift. For the same God who watched over the womb of Sarah, the dreams of Joseph, the prayers of Hannah, the wounds of Elijah, and the exile of Daniel, that same God is the one watching over you now. And I have never lost a battle. I have never missed a moment. And I have never failed a child who trusted me while they rested. You don't need to stay awake tonight wondering what's next. What's next is me, and I am sending help while you sleep.